Alright folks, it's cold, it's snowing, it's Toronto. I am getting myself some video games. A guy hit me up, one of my regular guys hit me up on some stuff he had. He has one game, a bunch of cases, 2 amiibos. We're going to take a look at what he has right now. Alright, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man.
Alright, for $90 I'm going to get the following.
Got one trip kind of thing, but it's if we're around each other or I get some more shit.
Alright, so this is the only game that he has. These two here, these 2 nice amiibos. All of these are cases. Some good stuff. We're going to take a look at what I got home. 90 bucks. There you go. Right, so I got a random pickup. I picked up just case for Super Mario 3D All-Star for $5. And we got the following NES games for 50 bucks. There were 6 of them. And I just went on with what I thought was good. So Clash of the Demon Head. She had games like Mario, Tetris, Mario Doctor, all those games, but I didn't find those very appealing. Ikura the Warriors. This is number 2. Back to the Future 1 and 2 and 3. So that was a game that's going to be added to the collection. Another game that's going to be added to the collection is Mystery Quest. It's really cold for some reason. I can't open this. But the best 2 games that I found that I'm going to be playing is Bubble Bobble. I wish this was number 2, but unfortunately it's the first one, which is fine. And the last game was Mega Man. So all of this was 50 bucks. Alright, so buying that NES lot, the lady got back to me and she gave me 3 more games, $30. Did pay a little bit too much for them, I think, but there was one game that was worth the 30 bucks. So Dick Tracy I don't have in the collection. It's not a very expensive game, so that's a game I can add. Double Dragon 2 is just to recoup a little bit of money. And the last game, which is worth the money, was G.I. Joe. So that was that, 30 bucks. Not so bad. The whole PS2 bundle of games. So $80 for everything. And Dark Alliance is there too. So that was 80 bucks. Alright, I'm picking these games off of my new friend, Mr. Dan Yee. Picked these up for $160. We'll show you guys at home. Sole reason is for that Mega Man Bass. I've been looking for that game for everywhere. Dan, thank you so much.
Of course, nice.
Alrighty, found them on Marketplace. There's still deals you can find out there. Alright folks, so I ended up buying 3 games, 10 bucks a piece at a pawn shop. Nothing really big, but I like the prices. They're all complete. Crush 3D. That was a puzzle game. That was 10 bucks. I bought a Tetris game, Axis, which is going up. I've seen range prices, but they're about 25 bucks a piece, so I bought 2 of them. And for $20, the guy had to charge me tax on everything, but I ended up getting this mega beauty of a picture of the NHL teams, the goalie masks. So when I was really young, I used to collect hockey cards, and there was a set where you get all these helmets. So I thought this is an act of nostalgia. I definitely had to pick it up. So that was all for 55 bucks. Alright, so picked up the following for $50, a PS2 system, 2 memory cards, Crash Bandicoot 2, Millionaire, Jeopardy, Monopoly, Crash Bandicoot, Game of Life, and Wheel of Fortune. All from your grandma, right?
All from my grandma.
Awesome. Thank you so much. 50 bucks it is. Alright, so I'm trading away 3 WWE figures. I think I paid like 10 bucks, no more, for these a long time ago at the yard sale. And I'm going to be trading them away for some PS3 games, as PS3 game prices are shooting up right now. So I thought I'd grab them. We'll see what I get now. Alright, so I did my trade. I ended up getting these games right here. So there's Deadpool right there. Wolverine, which has a scratch, but it's like 50 bucks now. Samurai the Way is also like a $40 game. It's missing the manual, and then I decided to get Conan because it was a Arnold Schwarzenegger lookalike, and I got me a PS3 remote, so those are always good to trade bait. Just did a video game pickup at $10 a piece. Yakuza, Dead or Alive 5, Yakuza 3, and he's bringing me one more game, which is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for $5. So these were $10 each, so this $30, and the other one's gonna be $5. So it's a little tough with this. It's a little busted from the side there, the hinge. So it is in pretty rough shape. But Pokemon Diamond, DS, or Game Boy All Stars, and all of your games have the manuals in them too, right? Most of them. All right, so Black Ops, Pokemon X, Moon. Mario. Did you end up passing this game? Okay, good one there. Did you end up passing that Dragon Ball game?
Oh, yeah.
All these and a couple of handful of loose titles. So we agreed on 300 and change for this, almost 400 bucks for everything. All right, so from that lot, this is what I ended up getting. I ended up giving him 220 because the system was cracked. The hinges were gone from the side, so I couldn't pull the trigger, but this is what I got. I actually gave him the games that were the Snickle Fritz games. I gave him Mario and a couple of other games. But these were the games that I picked up. Solid score for the price that I paid. This Dragon Ball game is really good. This game's pretty expensive now. So that was all together 220 bucks. The cream of the crop was Pokemon with the game Boy SP, and two other loose titles I picked up because they had a little bit of value. So I picked those up, and I got one other bonus game, which was Rock Them, Sock Them. So 220 bucks, not bad. Alright folks, so from that find of the PS2 games, the following games I got, nothing really good, but for 90 bucks I said I'll help the guy out. So it was Narnia, WWE Raw 2006. So this didn't have the manual, but this is probably the better game for the PS2 in my opinion. Randomly he gave me 3 comics, so I don't know much about this, but I just picked them up. This Archangel vs. Cable, and that game, book right there. Unfortunately, it's this book isn't really worth much, but it does have the Punisher, so that was pretty cool. Gave me a stack of Pokemon stuff. The only good card is that one there. Some loose games he gave me. I think I have the case for this game right here. Virtual Fighters, Star Wars, Sith 3. Good game right here, Dark Alliance. Probably the best game, one of the better games was Time Crisis. But I don't know if I need the gun for this one or not. Better game right here, Genesis Collections, Sonic Collections, Mortal Kombat, Madagascar, Shrek the Third, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Very happy to get this game. Unfortunately, it does not have a manual, but that's fine. Star Wars Battlefront, Kai Round 2. Another game that was okay was ECW, WWE. Very good game, Midway Arcade. Very happy to find this. I don't have this in the collection, so this will be added in the collection. NHL 06, Power Dome, horrible game. Army Men I don't have, so it's going to be something that I'm going to actually want to play. So pretty soon. Fight Night Round 3, always fun to have boxing games. So that's that. Wolverine's Revenge, not a great game. I did not have fun playing it, but it was for the right price. Frogger. A DS with Brain Age sealed. Guitar Heroes. Another loose game, FIFA 2001. A green remote see-through of the PS2 official. And the best game out of the lot, the reason why I picked it up, I'll show you in a second. One Piece, very happy to find this. Sonic Collection Plus again. And the last game was King Fighter Ultimate Match 98. I'm super happy to find this because this is one of those beat 'em up games that does not get too much attention to. So I'm quite happy to find that. So all of that was 90 bucks. Alright, so from that little Game Boy lot, I ended up getting a Super Mario Kart, a e-reader for the Game Boy Advance, Mega Man Bass Pro. This is the whole reason why I picked up the lot, because I have the box and the manual for this game. And then I ended up picking Mega Man 0x2. This Yu-Gi-Oh! Ultimate Master game, which is a game I don't have in the collection. The other game I end up getting is Wario 4. A new game added to the collection will be Hamteo Ham Ham Games. So I don't have this in the collection. I recently got this last video, Dragon Ball GT. So that will be off for trades. And the last game will be Yoshi's Island. So I think I paid like 160 bucks for everything. But that's the price we got to pay right now for these games. So off to that next big lot of Switch games that I got. Alright, so for that Switch lot, the only game that I got, everything else was cases, was Super Mario 3D All-Stars. So this has a retail value about like 60 bucks. So for 90 bucks, what I ended up spending was great. The next game I have is Pokemon Snap. This is just a case. Brilliant Diamond. So generally I buy these cases because I end up getting these later on in yard sales just loose. So it's just a great way to complete them really fast. Super Mario Smash Bros. Mario Golf Super Rush. So I actually want to play this game, which I don't have. The other game I really wanted to play was Paper Mario. Wario Get It Together. Mario and the Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Pokemon Sword. This is a fun game I wish I got, but it is a little pricier. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Mario Maker 2, which I have no desire to play because I find these games can be sometimes impossible to pass, but they're really fun to do them. But I don't want to add that because I have that already for the 3DS, so I want to play that before. So Hello Neighbors. And the two amiibos I got were Kirby and Super Mario. And for the 3DS, I got 3 cases. First one is Art Academy Pokemon. The next one, I really wish to find this game out in the wild. It's quite pricey now. Warrior Gold. And the last one is Planet Robo Kirby. So I do have this game loose. I also got a... I guess this is for the Switch, a remote for the Switch. I don't know if it's going to be worth too much, but this is just going to be trade bait, obviously. And I got a Xbox remote. So these are pretty good for what I got. So that was 90 bucks for everything.